What's going on, family? It's the Innocent Motivated Educator Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock news update. Today, we're speaking about Shane Beamer and his thoughts of whether or not South Carolina is an SEC contender that can go against Georgia. Before I go any further, here's what I need you to do. If you like the video, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, to let you know every time I drop a video. 3, share the video, helps out a ton. Also, check out my Patreon. The link will be in the description below. But Shane Beamer recently was at SEC Media Days and discussed that particular topic. So what does that mean? It means one thing. Football season is about to begin. The SEC, this is the last year the SEC is going into the division, the East and the West. Next year, it'll just be a simple 16-team league with the top 2 teams going to Atlanta to play in the SEC championship game. So let me go and discuss what Shane Beamer has to say after you hear the video. And we're going to play the video right now. Let's see what he has to say, shall we?
We get asked a lot as media folks, who's the biggest contender, biggest threat in the SEC East to Georgia? Sell me on it being South Carolina.
Well, we got a lot of work to do. There's some great teams in the SEC East, and I think you could point to any of those teams and say that they've got a chance to challenge, and whatnot. We're all trying to close the gap with Georgia without a doubt. But, again, when you have a quarterback, it gives you an opportunity. We've got a really good quarterback, and we've got some great, leadership and productive players that are returning. But again, they've set the bar really, really high, and we're trying to close the gap each and every day. And we're doing that with the great people that we have in our program, and like the direction that we're going, but also know that we have a lot of work to do, and we're eager to get started to do that.
When you're a leader.
All right, guys, so let's go back and say this, man. Let's unpack that real quick. I know it's only 45 seconds, but there's a lot that he said as well. Is Shane Beamer coming out and saying that the South Carolina football team is going to compete with Georgia? Absolutely not. You got to watch exactly what you say. And a lot of Georgia fans, well, we won 2 years in a row. How can South Carolina, who won 7 games last year, I believe it was 8. I think we won 8 games last year. Yeah. Won 8 games last year. How can they compete with us? I think that's not what they're saying. They understand Georgia is the clear-cut favorite out of the SEC period. They're the 2-time defending national champions, and South Carolina's looking to just come to the party a little bit with that. So he's saying that, listen, we got great skills players. We got great quarterback. We got great pieces together. Could we put it together? We have to see. But we like where we are at the particular time. And I agree 100%. To challenge Georgia or any of those teams, those top-tier teams in the SEC, there's a few things that we got to get done. One of those things that we have to get ready for, we got to shore up our offensive line. Our running back, this year, we don't really know exactly what production that is going to look at with the Carry-On Jordan taking the lead. We got Juju McDowell. We also have Mario Anderson, the transfer from Newberry. Our wide receiver core should be straight, led by Juice Wells. And also, tight end. I mean, I think our skill position offense is going to be really good. Can our offensive line hold up? And on the defensive end, can we have pressure on the defensive end after losing Jordan Birch and a few other defensive ends from last year? Can somebody step up and lead the way? And also, can our DBs continue the success that they had last year? So there's a lot of different questions that we have to ask before we can answer that question. But one thing that I love and one thing I love to hear is this football season, man. Y'all know I love football. Don't get me wrong. We got to get things situated. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let's continue to keep this thing going. Let's continue to keep the ball rolling. And let's continue to make some things happen. So once again, it's the Entertainer, Motivated, Educator. And please don't forget all 3. Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock news update. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Also, man, check out the Patreon. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Every time I drop a video. Let me know what you think about this comment section below. Like always, it's the next time, people.